It can happen in an instant and take a life. Cardiac arrest happens when the heart's electrical system malfunctions and the heart stops beating. One of the only ways to save someone suffering cardiac arrest is cardiac pulmonary resuscitation, or CPR.
In this case, bystanders can use chest compressions to keep the blood pumping through the victim's body until emergency responders arrive.
Every minute, survival goes down by 10%. So you really got to do action right away. And so call 911 and then get on the chest and start doing hands-only CPR.
Doing a great job.
Immediate CPR can double or triple a person's chances of survival after cardiac arrest.
A majority of people will have cardiac arrest outside the hospital, and a majority will have it at home. So if this happens to you, it most likely will be someone you know, you love, and really care about.
A 2022 survey found while 90% of Americans believe CPR can help save lives, 40% say they're not comfortable initiating the life-saving procedure.
A Michigan couple wants to change that statistic after their son died from cardiac arrest 2 weeks shy of his 15th birthday.
Reporter David Andrews shows us how they're helping to bring life-saving training and technology to schools across their state.
14-year-old Everson Guild, football player, band member, on student council, and the wrestling team.
He was the kid that helped out the kids that maybe was sitting by themselves.
In the eyes of his mom, Laura, Everson, also quite the artist.
And so he made this.
And author.
He wrote a really great book called Everson Guild's Guide to Being Awesome.
6 simple rules for how to be a good human. Number 5, help people if they are hurt or if they're sad, would have special significance on July 24th, 2017.
I just got a phone call at about 8:30 in the morning, and they said, please come here. Everson is passed out and the ambulance is on the way.
That ambulance was coming here to Grand Ledge High School. Everson was at football practice just a month away from starting high school when he went into sudden cardiac arrest. Everson was hurt.
I just went there and walked in and saw paramedics.
And people were helping.
Everyone was there doing the right thing.
In 2017, Grand Ledge High School was a My Heart Safe School, meaning automated external defibrillators, AEDs, were on site, and the coaches were trained in CPR. But it wasn't enough to save Everson's life.
Even though everything was right, even though he passed away, there's still that piece that he had the best chance of survival he could have gotten.
Everson didn't have any genetic abnormalities. His heart was strong.
Like an athlete's heart, so it was like a strong muscle.
In their sadness, the Guilds drew emotional strength and a sense of peace from their belief that Everson's passing was part of his purpose.
Bringing the awareness of CPR, bringing the awareness of AED, bringing the awareness of sudden cardiac arrest.
You know, schools in Brighton didn't have AEDs, and within that week of Everson passing away, they had them at the football field, they had them at the baseball field, they had them installed in the school.
8 years later, all schools have them. Michigan law now requires public schools to develop cardiac emergency response plans and train athletic coaches in CPR and AED use.
And now that they are, and we know that they're within just a minute or two of every location, it gives everybody else the sense of peace to know that there is something there that can help.
Yeah, that's him right there in the middle.
Pictures and memories.
His smile, I feel like it's infectious.
Have turned into a mission to share Everson's shining light, something they call the Ev effect.
The effects of what his spirit is bringing and all the different things that's happening is creating this wonderful ripple.
And a wave of awareness about the life-saving impact of CPR and AEDs.
We know by statistics and everything that this is the right thing, that awareness needs to be done.
To know that everybody did everything right just means that this is how it's supposed to be.
We definitely do our best to continue on with his spirit.
Educating others on CPR and AEDs also became a very personal mission for former men's basketball coach Mike Garland. During his time at Michigan State University, Garland helped coach his team to 19 NCAA tournaments and 1 national championship. In 2022, Garland experienced cardiac arrest while driving and crashed into a tree. Video shows 2 men stopping to perform CPR and the deputies who took over in a race to save his life. The rescue prompted Garland to create Champions of the Heart, a nonprofit that offers CPR and AED training for free.